Diana from Adirondack Girl at Heart. I teach vintage and antique lovers how to create successful antique businesses that they love. One of the ways I do that is through these videos. Another way is through my website, adirondackgirlatheart.com. It's filled with all kinds of articles about different vintage and antiques, so head on over and check it out. Today, I'm sharing with you all of the vintage and antiques that I found over this past weekend. We hit some garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, and so these are the things that I found. I'm going to start with just some random smalls, okay? So here, one of my favorite finds. This was actually at an antique mall, so I did go to an antique mall. So this is a jewelry presentation box, velvet and plastic that's gilded gold there. And then inside is velvet. The bottom actually comes out. It's in really, really nice antique condition. It was $3.50 and it should sell for about $25. My sales on Etsy of presentation boxes has slowed down. A couple of years ago, I couldn't keep them, enough of them listed. But this is a really nice older one, so I think it will sell. I just don't know how fast. Here's a little Ann Page allspice box. I paid $3 for it, which is kind of a lot for me, but in the fall, I have this whole sort of bunch of different orange tins and boxes like this, and I decorate with them. So that's why I picked that up. If I was gonna sell it, I would price it at about $8, and I think that would sell pretty well. Now, recently I have picked up a number of crayon boxes and crayon tins. So I'm gonna write an article about them at some point. This little one costs $2.50. You can't believe the number of different brands and packaging for crayons. I never knew. I don't know what that is worth, but I will find out before I write about them. Another article that I have planned is on letter openers. I thought this one was really cool. It's resin. It's like a tiki sort of figure there. And then this is just a stainless steel bottom. It was $5. If I was going to sell it, which I'm not going to until after probably I read the article, I think it's worth about $12. I do like to sell as many tools as I can find from my antique booth. And so this nice oak handled, I'm sure it has a specific name, this type of hammer, but it was $1 and I will sell it for about 10 or 12. So I pick up almost any Texas Instruments calculator that I find, the really fancy ones that do all kinds of crazy mathematical things. So this one was $3 and they typically sell for about $50 for me on, excuse me, on eBay. Here's a little souvenir that I thought was really cute. It's wooden, it's got a mill here on the side, and it is from Romania, right there. But just super cute, 10 should sell $10 to $12. I paid $1 for it. Then I paid $1.50 for 3 cute little cars. I'm gonna use these at Christmas time. So I use larger Matchbox cars for decorations where I tie a bottle brush tray on them and I sell those. These are a little bit smaller, and I plan to use them on spice tins, not paper ones like this, but spice tins. And I think this will fit the top of some of those smaller spice tins, and I'll tie a little tray on there. They sell for, the spice tins sell for $12. Decorated spice tins, $12. The cars with trees on them, depending their size, $6 to $8. And I'll link to an article where I talk about how to do that and what I charge at the craft show that I do at Christmas time every year. So two other little Christmassy finds are these plastic deer. They date to about the 1940s or 50s, and they sell for $6 to $8 each, but I'll probably use them in dioramas, Christmas dioramas. And this I will also use at Christmas time. Nice and rusty, star-shaped. It was $1. So let's look at some, oh, here's the last little thing. So this is Old Spice. It's a nice older bottle. It's got an aluminum lid there and a nice sort of milk glass bottle that I really thought was cool. Don't know how much they're going for right now, but I tend to sell most of the perfume that I pick up on eBay. So I'm hoping at least $15, $18. I don't typically like to sell things for less than $20 on eBay, but I have an article on perfume and aftershave and things like that coming up. So that's one of the main reasons I picked that up. Okay, some ceramics. Here is a really nice trivet. It was half price, so I paid $1.99 for it. And on the back, it's signed, decorations adapted from Imperial Plate of the Ming Dynasty. So this is a new, like I guess you'd call it a reproduction of a very old tile from China. And I thought it was really beautiful and really well made. There's a lot of words on the back of that tile. I will price it at about 10 or 12. So that same day I picked up this really beautiful bowl, blue and white bowl. It was also half off. It was $2.50, both from Salvation Army. And it says made in Japan. So I'm going to date this to like the 1970s, 1960s or 70s. Just a really beautiful bowl. And hopefully like $25 to $28 for that bowl. I think that would be really nice to decorate with. So while we're on blue and white, I got this out of a free box at a sale. So it's not in great, perfect condition, obviously. It was free and it's missing its lid, but I think this would make a great utensil holder. You could even, if you wanted to just show this side with the windmill, and it was made in Germany. Nice older piece, 1920s or maybe even a little bit earlier. I will sell it probably for about $12 because of that condition issue right there. And this is sort of just a random buy. I thought I liked the green. Don't think it's super old. I'm going to say like 1970s. It was a quarter. So it's just something to try out and see how it does. So I would price it about $12. Really good condition. No issues with that. So two more pieces. Really stunning ladle. I do think this is newer. Redcliffe. It's an American ironstone, but just super nice looking and really great shape. It was $1, and I think I might try to sell it on Etsy, where I do have success selling ironstone, for about $20 to $25. Really liked that. And then I picked this up at the Antique Mall. It's a mortar and pestle, maybe specifically for medication, not signed, but I really liked the shape, and I think I'm going to keep that for a while. I paid $10 for it. If I was going to sell it again, I would try on Etsy in the $25 to $30 range. So let's take a little peek at a few pieces of glass that I picked up this weekend. This is one of the most fun pieces, I think. Amazingly in perfect condition. Look at that little peacock. $1 for him. He's got all of his toes and all the feathers up there, and just remarkable. I'll probably put this in my jewelry case to, prevent any breakage, and price it at about 20 to $25. I paid $1 for him. Is that a him? A him or a her? At the same sale, I got this little bell. I don't deal with bells generally, but this is a piece of Fenton with the original tag on there, and it's hand painted. So I'm going to say $15 to $18 for that piece. And this I picked up at the antique mall. Thought it was really beautiful. Beautiful glass, hand painted floral decoration. It's a perfume bottle missing its atomizer, right? And I'm pretty sure those are replaceable. So I paid $5 for it. I've had really good luck selling perfume bottles of all different types on Etsy. So I feel like I'm going to see if I can get a replacement. And with the replacement, I'm going to say maybe $40 to $50. Without it, maybe 30, something like that. Last piece is not old, but I have picked up several owl votives and candle holders and vases lately, and they have sold immediately from my antique booth. He was half off, so it was $1.50, and it's still got all of the new labels on there, but I think he's handsome, and he should sell for about $12 to $15. When you find something that sells fast, you want to pick up as many as you can, right? That's a no-brainer. Alrighty, so here next are some metal items. But I had to quench my thirst. Okay, a pair of, oops, that's a little noisy. Metal plant hangers. Look really nice on a deck, right? So they were half off. That day at Salvation Army, the blue was half off. So it was $1. They were $1 each. They were both marked $1.99. And I would price them at about $15 from my antique booth. Now's a good time to bring them up, right? Because it's summer. Now this piece is interesting. So it's a, what I would call a vanity jar. Actually, this one is a little jewelry jar. And the lid was attached originally, right there. It was attached like that. But it cost $1, and I thought that the repoussé work, the embossing was really, really nice. Now the red velvet tells me this dates to about the 1970s. So not old, and probably not that expensive originally, but I thought it was very pretty. So paid $1 for it. What would you charge? I think I'll charge 18, something like that. If the lid was still attached, I would probably sell it on Etsy for more in the $25 to $28 range. I picked up this little bird's cagey cloche type of thing just because I thought it was cute. It was $1, and I think it will sell $10. This, I just love this. This is a little egg scale. Put your little egg there to determine its weight over here, and then price it accordingly. Can you imagine that job? Egg weigher, egg measurer. In any event, it was $3. I think I've got some faux eggs, so I'll put one right there and sell it for $25 to $30. I think that's a great piece. And then you're gonna laugh at me about this. So this is just like a votive holder or candle holder in general. It was black, somebody painted it white. I kind of like the white and how it's chipping off. I thought it would be great. Well, it would be a nice centerpiece, right, with little candles in there. But also I thought, like at Christmas time, it would be great to use it to sell like shiny bright Christmas ornaments. thought that would be really pretty in my antique booth. So it was $5. So I'm going to use that as a display for a little while. So last two pieces, I think, yes, last two pieces are, first of all, this Watt platter. So you see Watt bowls a lot. That rhymed. And they're not selling great these days. So I only buy them if they're really cheap. So $1, I count that. It's very, very cheap. And it's marked Watt on the back. Watt USA. So that's Watt USA. And other than this sort of crazing right there, it's in really, or hairlines, I should say, hairlines. And it does have some light crazing. It's in really good shape. No chips, no cracks. So I'm thinking $25. At least I'll start there and then see how it goes beyond that. And then, excuse me for a second, I gotta grab the last thing. Okay, so I think this was a toy barn. I'm sure that's what it was, right? Had some sort of lid or something there. I think that this would be so cute with plants or flowers, you know, coming out of the top. So that's why I picked it up. It was $5. I have some dried hydrangeas from last season. I might put those in there. I might put some faux plants and sell it for about $35 to $40. I just think that's really cute. And that's it for today. That's all the farmhouse finds I have to share with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and as always, happy hunting.